Hello, beautiful Virgos. Welcome to your reading. If you're new here, I am Divine Light, and I'm so happy you have joined me today. In this reading, we will dive into the energies of your next 4 weeks with a general overview. We're going to start out with your coffee cup, then we're going to look deeper into your tarot, what's coming as messages. And if you enjoy this message, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up and hit subscribe. That way we can continue to grow and shine together. Let's dive in right away and see what's coming your way. There's an evil eye in your heart space. Not very clear, but I'm gonna get into it. Seems like here, this is very strange. Okay. There is sunshine somewhere that you're not expecting it, okay? And this month, this next 4 weeks is going to be about figuring out where that opportunity lies for you, okay? Because we usually look inside of the cup, and outside is outside the comfort zone. And it seems like there's something, a pathway opening, a highway is opening to your outside of your comfort zone. The highway can be in the literal sense. Okay, this can be a representative of, I want to pull a card actually for it. In the literal sense, maybe you're going to be traveling, the pathway is opening, there's a tears of joy. Maybe there is something that gives you joy that you're going to travel. And when you get there, you can see the sunshine. And there kind of looks like a person here too, the silhouette of a person, not really very significant. But this can be an opportunity, can be a literal pathway. Like some of you, maybe... I like the vision that I had in a moment. Maybe you're going to walk into a bookstore looking for something. And maybe, you know, sometimes you see those like small corner stores, small bookstores. They can have very old, valuable texts that usually the modern bookstores do not have. So this can be a space that you walk in, you will find something that is actually going to have a lot of value for you. It doesn't have to be... We have the Hierophant here coming forth. This actually says saint in my language here. So the Hierophant is an authority, a spiritual authority. And maybe what you're looking, that's what I feel like, Virgo. This is your month. Happy birthday to you, by the way. And maybe what you're looking for is in the material sense. You want to make things solidify. You wanted them to become in a material sense. But the thing is, though, it's like an Eight of Wands moment to you. First, it needs to be in this spiritual mental plane. And going through that mental plane, you're going to reach to that information. When you apply that, it is going to materialize the things. Like when we see in the Eight of Wands, the wands are actually falling into the ground, the earth, and grounding and becoming your material reality. So first, maybe you need to find the spiritual equivalent of what you're desiring before achieving or holding the material thing in your hand. And the keys here actually telling me some of you might be unlocking some things or receiving keys. Keys can be responsibilities also. Maybe you're going to be responsible from taking care of someone or something, a situation, or you're going to be the key maker, the one that unlocks the doors, okay? I see here there's another pathway opening. This is a solid one. If you're planning anything within the 3rd week or so or not, seems like here there's someone coming up. They're holding a cup in their hand. Cup can symbolize an emotionally fulfilling offer. Can be in a career, it can be in an emotional sense, like a romantic sense. It can be in a relationship. Someone might be even offering you a road trip. And at the end, we have another cup here. But the one cup symbolizes a new beginning. It doesn't promise a future. So it can require, because there's one here, one there, you need to collect them all together to actually, this can be even like 2 of cups. This is soulmate energy, aligning with someone who's really supportive of you, and you really reflect each other in the best way possible, support each other. So, you might need to put some effort to put these 2 cups together. This journey can be a way that you're bonding with this person too, okay? And this is like your birthday month, so it can be also a cup offering, a gift might be coming, or 2 different gifts might be coming that you will be receiving for your birthday, that you're going to put them together to actually grow their effects for you, okay? I see here there's a gift right there. Now I understand why the evil eye is here. Maybe because it's your birthday, you're going to get a lot of celebrations or gifts, or maybe like Facebook posts. People are going to be congratulating. So that can attract some eyes on you. This doesn't mean going to create a negative effect. This can be something temporarily happening. Within the first week, I see there's a pathway opening here. You might be traveling or visiting someone. There's a bunny right there. Bunnies most of the time symbolize abundance. We see the bunnies with the Queen of Pentacles. She has bunnies with her, which represents hesitation first, because bunnies are actually fearful animals. But another thing with the bunny's energy, this can be also representative of fast-growing opportunity coming your way. Before maybe you actually hit the road, you might have hesitations like the bunnies, maybe scared a little bit, or not sure if you should proceed or not. But it seems like to me you're going to really like the bunny is strong. You see, it's like a hare, not like a little bunny, but the big ones, the wild ones. So this can be something that you're passionate about as well, or this can be something which has like a solid results. Somebody actually created abundance with this resource already. So it's a bold thing already. It's bold in itself. Okay, it's not something hypothetical that somebody's suggesting. That's why it's standing right in front of you. Maybe you're hesitant to go for it, but it seems like you're going for it either way. This can even be a skill set that you have, you're using. This can be an offer coming in, a small offer multiplying really fast and growing and becoming something massive, because I see it's actually standing like under it. There's hidden treasure. It's standing on a treasure, but it requires you to maybe first of all have a solid written paper right there, maybe a contract or like terms that you want to put down there, or it can require you to just start coming up with like a solid plan. Put the pen on the paper. Another thing I see here within the second week, that you are inside of like a car or a train car, and you have a ship or a plane in your hand. So you're maybe traveling one place and at the same time making a plan for traveling to another. This can be like maybe because I feel like a child playing with a plane here, and there is a mother watching over him. This can be family. Maybe you're taking someone with you and this person is actually planning for another trip together. This can also be like you're watching over your inner child, who wants to go to another trip. Okay, and another adventure can be an adventure as well, and or planning to have another adventure. But you can see they're in a box, and we see the Hierophant actually sitting on a box here. So you're gonna stay in your own limitation while you're imagining this. And sometimes it's not a bad thing to stay in your limitations, because it is actually being conservative can be helpful to the future, because if something unexpected happens, then your conservation will be helpful for you to like grow or shrink or expand in that box. Okay, so maybe you're planning, for example, maybe you're planning to go for a trip on your birthday, but you want to make sure it's like all convenient for you financially. And then when you come back, you might even get the chance to, with the extra money, you'll have the chance to do something else. Okay, I see a massive letter A here. A can be in your someone's first name or the last name. Another thing here, I see a male figure actually carrying the A in a bag, in their backpack. A-N or M, Emma. And this person has a cloak, has a crown, can be a king, and the kings do not usually walk. But the thing is, I see like on his cloak, I feel like he has the grapes that the King of Pentacles has, okay? So this can be your energy, your earth sign. Let me see. You're an earth sign. Also, we have here the Three of Pentacles popped up. That reminds me of this polka dot on his cloak. Can remind us that this person can be someone fun, who likes to have fun. Oh, okay. We have here this actually reminds me more of the King of Pentacles. This is the King of Wands. Has a crown like that. Okay. And smiling. This one is not smiling, but that one is smiling. And he has a salamander on his cloak. Yeah, it kind of looks like salamander round shapes, okay? So it's not exactly the King of Pentacles, because King of Pentacles have very darker cloak actually. So the thing is, this can be in Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have the letter A on there already. This can be someone who is actually capable of creating amazing stuff, extremely passionate about what they do. Can be for some of you, can be love coming in, someone who is stable, established, also adventurous, likes to go on a new adventure, and they are stable. Yeah, this is the King of Pentacles. He doesn't have the same exact crown in this one. So this can be a King of Wands coming into your life. And they really come with bearing gifts. They have this backpack or this bag on their back. And they come bearing gifts. And you are meeting them right here. You have angelic wings. So this person might be someone who sees you, adores you, sees you as an angel. And this can be in the third week that you're crossing paths, meeting and receiving the gifts. And I see here there's like a lamb. Lamb can symbolize the innocence of this relationship. You might have really connect with this person in organically and beautiful way, in an innocent way, not really intended to come together to because even though he's passionate, it doesn't have to be super passionate. It can start very romantically. It can start if this is someone offering you a job, because one's energy also have that kind of passion as well. If this person is offering you a job or they have something established already, very fun, you're going to have step into that space with very much like a childlike innocence, and they have the same good intentions, and it is going to create this like a bright, do you see the sunshine? And I even see here within the fourth week there's an elephant forming. The elephant is loaded up, ready to go. It has like a saddle on its back and moving, so it's not a baby elephant. So this is like a structure, financial structure that is strong, growing and moving forward, and it seems like you're going to get on the elephant within the fourth week. Maybe this is a new job opportunity coming your way. You're meeting someone who has something in store for you, or they're guiding you towards something that will really satisfy you financially. And also you're going to be able to maybe use your creativity in this situation, okay? I'm going to dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. Seems like your energy field is intact. However, it's a very thick wall you have here. Maybe you haven't been allowing the people to come to you for a while. Now, and your desire coming slowly, but it is showing up here, but there's still some time to make it happen. Another thing I see here is there's someone shocked maybe to your progress. They see your progress, or I see that someone is actually, your desire is actually coming on stages, like step by step. Like there is someone here holding two pentacles with one hand, but they're balancing it out. And so two of pentacles usually symbolize that, like a stressful moment that you're trying to shuffle two different things at the same time, feeling tired. But this one person is holding it with one hand. So that's why this person right there I saw is shocked, because maybe you're taking care of a business, of a situation, which there is a second desire coming related to that very fast. So well that you're shocking others. This can be happening within the second week of this month. Maybe there's going to be a task coming into your life. You're going to do a great job with it. And this is going to really surprise. Some people maybe don't really trust that you can do it, or they are not capable of doing anything, such a thing. So that's why they're so surprised that you can manage that, which actually puts you in a very valuable situation, because I see that you appear here like there's like a cowboy hat, kind of looks like a ship as well. Ship can also indicate the insurance keep coming to my mind. I don't know if you guys know that the insurance have been actually invented by the ship owners, okay? Because they were sailing, their hull was getting actually damaged, and the things that they were carrying were actually getting damaged, and there was no guarantee to that. And then some insurance guy came up and said, give me money and I'll refund back your whatever it is. So that's why the ship can be here, the insurance that you're carrying on your mind. Maybe there's like a guaranteed work that you put out there that creates value. And that's why this person is surprised, because every time you do that thing that you do, you create value. Okay, and so how is that going to help you? I see here a little bird on the hill right here towards the 4th week. This person might be someone offering you something, or that skill or that ability of yours to create amazing things. Maybe with your birthday wishes, you're going to ask for something. It seems like here that's going to bring a new beginning. Kind of that reminds me of the Fool's energy, the new beginning, and also taking a leap of faith and just growing that skill, maybe even like attracting money with it into your life. Okay, so but the thing is, like I said, overall your energy field is intact but a little tightened, and you might need to maybe think outside of the box a little bit to get to that point. And I see number 3 here, which indicates creativity and optimism, positive thinking. So that might also require you to see things from a positive perspective. Okay, when you find the ship, okay, you might be the protector of the ship. The ship can be your skill set. The ship can be a valuable asset that you're going to be acquiring. And you can be the protector, the insurer of the ship. You can be the salesman, the sailor, that captain who's going to take the ship through the storm to the success. Okay, it really depends on where you are with the situation. Let's dive into your tarot. We're going to start with the past energies, the present, what you can do, and also what the future holds for you. Seems like here you're a family oriented person, and family can be soul families or physical like bloodlines, and you really thrive in that kind of environments. Okay, this month can be, because it's your birthday month, you can get a lot of family surrounding you. Maybe you already have your birthday has passed and you already had a lot of family surrounding you, and you might have received an offer that you didn't recognize because he has a fish in his cup. Fish can symbolize material satisfaction, even though Cups energy is all about emotions, but it seems like something emotionally fulfilling have showed up for you. Maybe you don't realize. Okay, we're gonna see what this is. Oh, this is actually your victory. Maybe you realize it already and you celebrated. That was a victorious moment. Maybe there was an disagreement in the family, but you came together, you resolve it, you cut your piece of it, and now this is your victory that you can use that victory for something else. Let's see what you can do in the future. I told you, 8 of Wands. The Wands is your passion, your plans, and they're dropping to the ground right here, to the earth. So if maybe you don't really have any passion at this moment, or you're not really passionate about the things that you desire, if you can cultivate that passion, if you can attach that feeling of desire to those things, seems like they're going to be really fast in the present manifesting for you. Okay, and I have here 10 of Wands because it seems like he's struggling here to carry the wands to his castle on the background right there. When this thing materializes, you might have, I feel like this is a good thing here, so you might have so much more than you can handle. Okay, I give the example of, I don't know if you watch these soap videos, the people making soaps. I love them. I was watching during the pandemic, this lady, she was actually thriving her soap business, but she was getting so many orders because she was on TikTok and that was growing so fast. What happens is she hired new people, she got a shop, but she couldn't really reach to the orders on time. So people start canceling. So what happens is she grows so big and then she couldn't handle it. No, but she didn't really fail. The business didn't really fail. She actually learned how to navigate those kind of things. If there's a high demand, you don't have to grow 10 times in one day. You can grow double amount, okay? And then try to, catch up on your own pace. I feel like here there's going to be massive growth happening for you. And 10 of Wands is coming as a warning. Do not grab more than you can handle. Okay, you can grow one step at a time. It doesn't mean that you don't need to grow, you don't need to expand. It means that take it one step at a time. Okay, this can even be maybe you're writing a book, it's thriving, you want to write the second one, but now you don't have the same energy, you don't have the same inspiration. Maybe you're dreading to sit down and receive the inspiration to write it. Okay, so yeah, when you adjust the energy and grow gradually, You have the Emperor energy here. You're going to be handling things so well. Emperor is the king of all, the masculine energy, taking care of things. He will get things done. We have Aries here. I felt there was a king of wands in your space too. This can be the king of wands, okay? This can be the emperor, the king of wands, someone who's showing up to help you. And also he's holding here the Ankh. I don't know if you can see. The Ankh is the feminine symbol from Egypt. If you look at the meaning of it, it actually represents the feminine energy. So this person is not only going to be someone who is financially, physically supportive, but also have the creative mental setup that can really be supportive, helpful of you. Okay, I have here for the future Four of Cups. Four of Cups is representative of, like, he has 3 cups full and now he's wondering about the 3rd cup. The 3 cups, we see there's a celebration happening, but here after the celebration he's like asking for more. Oh, why don't I have the 4th cup full here? So this is not a bad thing. This is a good thing. In the future, when you accomplish your heart's desire, you might ask for more. You might even feel a little bit intense and even bored. Oh, I want to have more. I want to travel. Maybe you're going to be like, I don't see the two of Pentacles here because I feel like you're going to be handling the situations very well. But asking for more doesn't have to put you down. It doesn't have to disappoint you. You can actually say, okay, this is human nature. I want to have more, but I can have it whenever I'm available, or I can go after it whenever I feel better rather than rushing it. We have here, when you actually recognize that the moon comes forth, you might have a darker period, meaning you might not have clarity about how you're going to resolve that. The thing is though, moon is always illuminating a pathway. We don't see the path here, but in the original tarot, we see there's a pathway in between the towers and the moon is illuminating that. So even though you don't see where you're going, the moon is your intuition, your gut feeling is guiding you towards the right direction. So all you need to do is focus on your 3 cups full, and more will show up. More is actually our opportunity of growth. There's the pathway right here. It's going to the mountains right there. So you will find the right pathway through intuition. Okay, so it's okay to ask for more, and you will be guided towards it as well. But it doesn't need, you don't have to feel bad because you're asking for more. Okay, Two of Cups coming forth can be love, can be finding the perfect position, perfect job that really fulfills your soul. Not only fills your pocket, makes you feel victorious, but also feeds your soul, something that you can dedicate yourself to. And it seems like the moon is actually going to guide you towards it. Your intuitive guidance, your gut feeling is already giving you the inspiration to move towards it. This can also be love, can be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio coming into your life that you're going to be aligning very well. Okay, let's get to your spiritual oracle message. Then we're going to pull an angel. I love to work with angels' energies because I feel like they are our spiritual protectors from the other realms. So we have here love. Love is the foundation of your existence, and you are just as worthy of receiving as you are giving love and compassion. While love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that propels you through life. Okay, so you can focus on the things you love and you would love to have in your life rather than the things that you haven't received yet, because anyone can fall into that kind of victim mindset when we are asking for something so passionately but it's not showing up. But when you focus on the things that we love, we already have in our lives, and what we would love to have in a positive note, seems like it is going to actually put you in the right place in the right time. It's a good emotion that propels you through life, basically gets you to where you need to go. Let's pull your angel for this next 4 weeks, which angel you can call upon to help you with your journey. We have the Archangel Shamael with Serenity. We have Taj Mahal on the background, which is also a reflection of love. Okay, it just shows the love of the king to his wife. So that way you can call upon the Archangel Shamael and ask him, her, to help you feel the love of the creator, that you're always being loved and supported. And that can bring the serenity into your mind, into your body. And when we are serene, we can actually get the inspiration, divine inspiration, even faster, clearer. Okay? All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Thank you so much for sharing your time and energy. I hope this reading brings you clarity and light for the weeks ahead. If you enjoyed the message, go ahead, give it a thumbs up and subscribe so we can continue this journey of growth and guidance together. And until next time, stay blessed. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.